What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Josh.
And it's Diana.
And welcome back to our channel, guys.
So in this video, we're going to be telling you guys the story of our labor and delivery. We wanted to do this video because we didn't really get to record as much as we would want to in the labor and delivery vlog. So we decided just to make a video of us basically telling you the story of our labor and delivery.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it.
So when I first found out I was pregnant, I went to Walmart and got a couple pregnancy tests, probably like 3 or 4.
Hell yeah, you got like 3 or 4 of them.
And I knew something felt weird with my body. I just felt weird. My body felt weird, my boobs were tender, and I had missed my period.
I think it was like 2 weeks and her period still didn't come, so I was like, oh hell. Yeah, you might be pregnant.
So I took pregnancy tests. I took like 4 pregnancy tests and they all came back positive. And I called Josh.
That day that you called me, I was at work. And when I finally came back home, guys, no lies, she had a handful of pregnancy tests. She had like 3 or 4 of them. And I remember just looking at them, seeing those, it's 2 lines, right? Just seeing 2 lines. That was it. We just knew we was having a baby. In that moment that we both found out we were having a baby, I was excited.
Our lives changed.
I know, because it was like, damn, now we got to prepare 9 months from now to have our kid. I honestly think the main thing I wanted to find out was whether we were having a boy or a girl. That was like the main thing I wanted to find out.
I know.
And me personally, guys, I wanted a baby boy. Diana wanted a girl. As you guys know, we had a little princess. So you got what you wanted. But overall, I'm still happy that we had a girl. I feel like it was meant for us to have a girl first.
Yeah, it definitely was.
So,
I feel like everything happens for a reason.
It does. It really does. But, I mean, hey, I'm happy we got a girl.
Me too. Throughout my whole pregnancy, I had a good pregnancy.
Yeah, you didn't really get big like I thought you would.
I know.
You were I feel like you were all baby.
I was. And I'm glad because like I did not want to gain a lot of weight.
I know, you really didn't gain a lot of weight. Like, look at you right now.
I bounced back.
I know. You don't even look like you had a damn baby. Fast forward 9 months later, Diana was going into labor.
I was in labor for like 2 days. Well, not in active labor.
I wouldn't say in active labor for 2 days. Hold on, guys.
You got her?
Yeah. Yeah, so Diana ended up having our daughter 3 days after your due date.
3 days after my due date. And I was so ready to have her. Like, we were literally doing everything to have her. Like,
man, we were like, I remember I would come home from work, guys, and we'd walk together. I even bought a damn bouncy ball just so you could like bounce on and help out.
It actually worked though.
It did, because it was like,
I ate pineapples, spicy foods. I bounced on the ball, and I remember
I think that day we got the bouncy ball. You stayed on it for a while that night, and the very next morning was when you went into labor.
But the thing about it is, the day before I went into labor, April 13th, the day before our daughter was born,
you don't want it, Mama.
I was feeling contractions, but they were too far apart. So when we went to the hospital, they sent me home because they said it was too far apart, and I would just have to wait until they came closer together, or they were like more stronger contractions. So
I want to say that following night was when your contractions got even stronger.
Yeah, they got stronger.
They got hella strong, because I remember you was like, I don't know, you was in a bunch of pain. And guys, she kept making noise, and like, you could just tell she was in pain or whatever. And I said something, I woke up or whatever, and I was like, babe, I can't sleep.
And I was like, I said, shut up, you're not the one in pain. I said, I'm in so much pain right now. Like, you don't understand. And I was so mad because he said that to me.
Yeah,
like,
but
you
I mean,
guys do not
but I
understand.
mean, like us men will never understand what it's like for a woman to go into labor, or like even
Yeah.
deal with contractions or anything like that. So I mean, I respect you women for going through everything that you guys go through.
Yeah, because I was in so much pain, and all he could say was, "I can't sleep."
I really couldn't sleep though. It was like I was tired and everything, but I mean,
It was like every 3 to 5 minutes I was like yelling because I was in so much pain.
it was like 6 or 7 in the morning when your contractions really got bad.
Yeah, they got worse. I remember calling my mom, and I was like, "I'm feeling contractions and they were worse than they were the day before." And she was like, "Call the hospital and let them know and see what they say and call me back." So I called the hospital and I let them know that I was having contractions, and it was like major contractions, like 3 to 5 minutes apart. And they told me just to come on in to the hospital, and I can be seen or whatever.
Hold on, let me stop you. You know what's crazy? The day before we went to the hospital, you went in around 10 o'clock, and then the following morning we went in around the same time.
I know.
That was crazy.
We walked in the building at the same exact time both days, which is crazy. Like, I feel like that is so crazy. When I got up out of the bed and I was feeling so much pain, Josh was still asleep. He was still asleep at this time, around 6:30, 7 o'clock maybe. And I tried to take a bath because I was like, maybe if I take a bath, it'll make me feel better. So I tried to take a bath, and I just could not deal with the pain. It was just so much pain. And I remember I asked Josh to come and help me.
That morning, I had to help you get dressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to help her get dressed, guys, because you was in a lot of pain. And I remember waking up that morning and asking Diana, was she sure we needed to go to the hospital?
I know, because he kept saying that my contractions were too far apart and they're just going to send me home again.
Or like it wasn't strong enough.
But
I don't know.
I could tell within my body. It was
because the day before when we went to the hospital, the way the doctor was talking, they made it seem like it was going to be like really, really bad before you go into labor. And it wasn't bad like I thought it was, like the way she was explaining it to be. That's why I thought we didn't need to go, but I'm glad we did go.
Yeah, because I'm glad we went at the time that we went, because as soon as we got there, as soon as we got to the hospital, I was 4 centimeters dilated. And if I would have been any more centimeters dilated than that, I'm telling you, I would have probably pulled my hair out because I was hurting so bad.
Yeah. I didn't even think he was 4 centimeters dilated. But I'm glad we did go to the hospital that morning.
What time did we get there? Like 10?
10 something.
She's so cute.
But I remember getting to the hospital when they checked you. You were 4 centimeters dilated, and I think you called your sister, or I called her. And as soon as we told her sister she was in a hospital 4 centimeters dilated, they was like on the way. Like it was your sister, your mom, your other sister, some of your family. Yeah. And what's funny about it, the day before when we went to the hospital, when Diana was only 2 centimeters dilated, all of them came there to the hospital. They drove 2.5 hours up here to Charlotte. And the fact that she wasn't having a baby, it was like, damn.
I felt so bad.
Yeah, because I mean, they drove 2.5 hours up here.
And I wasn't even in labor.
Yeah, and then had to drive back. But I mean, I'm glad they came back the very next day.
I know.
That shows you, you know, they support you and they care about you. So, if you guys are watching this, we appreciate all of you coming out. What is it, girlie?
She's so cute.
That little noise she be making.
I know, she trips me out. She makes the funniest noises. It's so cute. By the time everybody got there to the hospital, I had already had the epidural, Because as soon as I got there, they asked me, do you want to get the epidural? And I was like, yes, I can't take this pain. Because I am not good with pain. I am not good with pain at all.
The pain I seen you go through, I was just like, damn. Like, it's crazy because you know you can't do anything about it.
I know. Like,
and I'm just standing there watching you, and I'm like, damn, I wish I could do something about it, but I can't.
I know. It's crazy. They had to give me the epidural 2 times because the first time it stopped working. And I started feeling pain come back again.
The first time they gave you the epidural, I don't think it was as strong. It wasn't strong enough. Because it did help out, but it was like, it didn't help out all the way like it should have.
I wouldn't say it wasn't strong enough. I don't know. I'm not sure why it stopped working, but it stopped working. And I started feeling the pain come back. And I was probably dilated like 7 or 8 centimeters at this time, so it was like more into my active labor, and it just stopped working. I started feeling more and more pain, and I had to get the epidural again.
She's making me sleepy just looking at her. Dang.
Go put her back. She's asleep. She's so cute.
So, when Diana was getting her second epidural, I remember standing right in front of her, and we just had like an emotional type of moment.
It was crazy.
I know. Like, in that moment, we just knew shit was about to get real. Like, she was delivering the baby, like, soon. And we just had like an emotional moment right then and there.
Like, we looked each other in the eyes, and as soon as I looked him in the eyes, I just started crying. And I just couldn't hold back my tears. Like, I just looked at him, and I started crying, and he was like, what did you say?
I was like, it's okay, babe. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. I love you too. But, yeah. It was...
And I'm so glad I have him, because I don't know if I could have done it without him in that room with me, because he really made me feel safe. He made me feel happy. Comfortable. And
it's just one of those moments that you go through and you'll never forget it. That's just a moment you can't forget. At least for us, but...
When I finally gave birth to my daughter and they put her on my chest, it was like the best feeling in the world. And I was so happy and relieved that she was finally here. And I just, honestly, I'm just speechless that she's even here now. Like, it's crazy.
I know.
As we're recording this video, she is 2 weeks old. And she's growing up so fast.
No, I feel like we just had her like 5 days ago.
Like,
guys, she's only 2 weeks old, right? She does not act like a damn newborn.
She doesn't.
She acts like she's probably 12 months old.
She don't act that old.
No. I said 12. I meant 1 month old. She acts like a 1 month old baby.
She does.
But she was acting like that even when she was just a week old.
I know. She was already trying to, like, sit her head up. Like, sit up on her own. And she was just born, which is crazy.
I know. And guys, it's crazy. I've never seen a baby do this. I don't know. Maybe other babies do it. I have no idea. But when we put a passy in her mouth, she'll literally take her hand and she won't hold it, but she'll kind of like use her hand to hold it in her mouth.
Yeah.
It's funny, but...
She's so cute. I love her so much. And I feel so blessed that we have a baby girl.
We have a beautiful baby girl.
She's such a good baby.
I know.
Like, she's a really, really good baby. She's so happy. And she's just such a good baby.
But yeah, I honestly can say we have a good baby. At night, she usually sleeps throughout the night. We kind of have to wake her up to feed her. And I would probably say she wakes up like once a night.
Maybe 2 times.
Maybe twice.
Depending on how if she's fed, or if she needs a
diaper
changed, or That's the only time she really wakes up.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, it's good. Like, we don't have any problems with her. So yeah, that's pretty much our story of Diana's labor and delivery. And pretty much the whole process of when we found out she was pregnant all the way up to when you had the baby.
If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up.
And make sure to comment down below what you guys want to see us do next. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family, guys. And thank you for watching wherever you're watching. We will see you guys next time. Peace.